guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Andy, and today I'm going to do another flight attendant reacts type of video, and I'm going to be reacting to some aviation memes. I always get memes sent to me by my friends who are flight attendants, by other people who just randomly come across them maybe on their Instagram feed or something, and I thought it would be fun for me to actually react to them because I also enjoy when I see these flight attendant memes. If you're new here, please don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up if you enjoy it, and if you check out some of my other content and enjoy that too, please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any more videos. Okay, let's get right into this. The first meme is this one where it seems like the plane is in water, so clearly they've ditched, and the flight attendants are on the life raft and the passengers are all still on the plane, like with headphones on and on their computers and all that stuff, and it says maybe we should text them. This is actually very funny. I actually always wonder about that because the way that passengers in general seem to just be very nonchalant about flying, you know, I get it if you're a frequent flyer, that's fine, but at the end of the day, things can go wrong and you kind of need to be aware of that, and a lot of passengers are just so nonchalant about it. And I actually always wonder, like, if something were to happen, would you actually even listen? Would you actually even hear us? Because some of them, as soon as we walk away from them after securing, they put their headphones back on. They wouldn't hear anything if we were actually gonna like start announcing that like we're about to crash land or something. So I worry about that. But anyway, the next one, one passenger is complaining saying I'm hot and the other one is saying I'm cold. Oh man, y'all, this happens a lot. This definitely happens a lot. Usually it's the pilots that control the sort of temperature in the cabin, so we're constantly calling them and saying, hi, can you please put the temperature up in the back? Like, passengers are complaining that they're cold, and then 5 minutes later the crew in the front will call them and say, hi, can you please put the temperature down? The passengers are complaining that they're too warm. So it's just like there's no like middle ground where everyone is comfortable, and in general the front of the plane is usually a little bit colder than the back of the plane. Really weird. There's no way to really get it like all at like one temperature, but it's funny. Okay, the next one. How I feel at the sound of the landing gear. This is true. After a very long day, and when we're sitting for the landing, the final landing, and you just hear the landing gear come out, like the flight attendants are usually just like, ah, yes. The next one. When a passenger touches you. I love this one. I love it. Yeah, we don't like being touched. Really don't like being touched. I don't think anybody likes being touched by a random stranger, honestly. But it's so funny, like passengers will just like touch you to like get your attention and stuff, and that's always like very awkward for us. Especially if it's happened like continuously throughout the day, you kind of reach a limit and you don't want to like explode at them or anything, but it's like very awkward. It's like, no, don't touch me, please. The next one. Pilot hits the brakes during demo, and it's Michael Jackson. That is so true. That is very true. Yes. Usually when we are doing the demo, this happens because we're facing the back and then he hits the brakes and we're just like, whoa. Sometimes the passengers will even see it and they'll start laughing because sometimes we won't be expecting it, or like when they're taking a turn quite fast, then we're like kind of off-centered a little bit while we're trying to like be professional and show like the safety features card. So that's always funny. That's very, very accurate. The next one. What the flying public knows about our job. Nothing, 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 nothing. They serve drinks. That is true. That is, to a degree, it's true, I guess. I think a lot more people are a lot more aware nowadays that we can actually do a lot more than just serve drinks, but you still get a few people that want to make a couple of comments about just, you know, all you do is serve sandwiches, or all you do is serve drinks on the plane. So that's a little bit of an ignorant sort of approach, but at the end of the day, I'm glad that a lot more people are aware, and that's also one of the reasons I made my channel, was just to help a few more people become aware that like this job isn't just about serving you drinks. Okay, the next one. Psst, where did we land? I've done this. I've done this. Oh my gosh. When I used to fly single crew and I would do like a 4-leg, or sometimes it's easy to do like a 6-leg in one day, by like the 3rd leg you have no idea where you're going. You literally need to be like reading the flight documentation to see like, okay, we're now leaving for this place. And then when you're sitting down and you've just landed, you kind of sit there and you go, wait, where are we? Because like eventually all the airports start looking the same, everything just starts looking the same, so you eventually forget and you're like, wait, I don't know where we are. Like, Oh, this is so funny. I have done this. And then like when you're flying multi-crew, I've had seniors who like forget and they're like, "Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to," and then they look at me and I'm like, "We're in Durban." The next one. I never watch the safety demo. If we crash, they'll just save me. Will we? Is it just me or are her eating habits strange now that she's a flight attendant and she's like behind a curtain stuffing her face? Yeah. I think to a degree we all can say that our eating habits get weirder when we start flying, because I used to be a super slow eater. I need to be like in a seat eating, like focused on what I'm eating slowly and all that stuff. And when you're a flight attendant, when you're doing a 4-leg and you don't have time to eat and you're rushing and you're starving, you literally end up just inhaling your food while standing, everything. You don't even care. You'll drink your coffee, like you'll make your coffee before boarding, and somehow you will finish that coffee before you guys take off. Somehow. But you won't have been sipping it like while passengers are getting on board. No. But somehow at some point you will finish that coffee, and I usually cannot even remember how or when that happens, but like desperation, desperate times, desperate measures, you guys. But I love how she's standing behind the curtain, because usually when we're in the galley and we finish the service, we'll close the curtain and stand behind it, like if we want to eat and stuff, so that we're out of view of passengers. That's just to be professional, and you know, like we don't want to be like standing in front of passengers like eating our spaghetti bolognese. So we try to like be a little bit more demure about it, especially if passengers have to come past the galley to get into the bathroom. We don't want them to just like, you know, be like, "Oh, okay, you guys are here eating your chicken wings." The next one, "Hi, can I get a Coke or something?" And it's like a medical. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Luckily I've heard of this happening with other people, like especially overseas, but in South Africa I've never experienced this in South Africa. If we're having a medical situation, the passengers are usually very like concerned with making sure that that passenger that we're helping is actually okay. Usually they aren't like asking us for a Coke or whatever. They might ask like one of the flight attendants if it's okay to like take their child to the bathroom or something, but they're not going to ask the person that's like currently doing CPR. You know, they'll ask like the flight attendant that's like doing something else, that's like helping in some way or whatever. They might ask them if it's okay, but that's just like making sure like, hey, is it okay if I just do this quickly? Like they won't ever be like, hey, you didn't get to me, I want my sandwich, like while we're having a medical. They won't do that. They're usually very, very helpful, especially here. Like the passengers I've experienced while having like a medical, especially in South Africa, they've always been very, very helpful and very concerned and willing to help. Normal people waking up, cabin crew waking up. I don't even need to say anything more about this. This is probably the most accurate meme. A boy or a girl, no crew meals. This is true as well. Oh my gosh, I love this. Yeah, we gain weight. We gain weight because you eat those crew meals, you are starving, or just the fact that you like don't really chew your food properly, I guess, because you're just so busy inhaling it. You end up gaining weight. That's so funny. But like I don't think anybody ends up like looking pregnant. I don't think it's that bad, but this is funny. So what do you do on your days off? Recovery position. I think this is accurate for like when you're just starting out as a flight attendant. I feel like the struggle is so real and you're just so not used to all the flying and the lack of sleep and just the waking up so early like every single day and stuff, and then the next day you're waking up like really late or whatever. Yeah, so when you get a day off, you can't do anything. You can't be like, oh, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends and I'm gonna go do shopping and I'm gonna go do that. No. You literally are on the couch in a daze, just literally you don't even know what to do. You're literally just recovering the whole time. The next one, teacher, architect, dentist, lawyer, flight attendant. Yeah, we're a weird bunch. It takes a special kind of person to be a flight attendant, so I'd say this is also accurate. Would you like something to drink, sir? What? Something to drink? Huh? What's your favorite color? Can we get drinks yet? I've never had people who are this bad. Definitely, people will have like their earphones on or they not even have their earphones on, but when I ask them if they want something, they just ask super quietly, and I just like never understand that, because I'm like, how am I supposed to hear you? Like, I'm in the aisle, there's 2 people next to you, you're at the window, I'm not going to stretch over them to hear you. Speak up, like lean forward and speak up and just say, can I get a Coke? And you'll get people who literally will be like, yeah, I'll have a sandwich and a Coke as well, thanks. And you're like, I can't hear you. Like, the engine is blasting outside, we're mid-flight, I'm standing all the way over here. How on earth am I supposed to hear what you're saying to me right now? But yeah, I'll get that more than this. And that was the last one. Okay, that was the last one. Thank you guys so much for joining me and reacting to these memes. I had fun. They're all pretty accurate, honestly. I think about 95% accurate. It's so funny. This is definitely a special kind of career, and it takes a special kind of person to do it, I think. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please do give it a thumbs up and don't forget to press that subscribe button. I will see you all on the next one. Please don't forget to spread good vibes and be kind. Bye bye.